Somehow they multiplied. These right here are the Godox WES1, WES2 and WEC mics. I made a review of the WEC a couple of months ago, but I have to include them since Godox naming schemes are a bit wonky and finding the right pair of prosumer or content creator mics for your case isn't that easy. So let's begin with names. First, WEC, the older model, is the one you directly attach to your camera. That's what I guess the C in WEC stands for, camera. And WES are the mics you use with your smartphone as a recorder, hence the S in WS for smartphone. Now if you're like me and have multiple of them, finding the right one quickly can be done by feeling the outer package. The camera model has a different textured material, both smartphone ones have the same. And that's about it for the WEC. From now on we will concentrate on the smartphone models alone. This video is entirely recorded with the prosumer mics, so there is no need for a separate audio test. Now let's quickly go over a few basic things and why there are two different smartphone content creator mics. WS1 Kid's receiver has a lightning connection plug for iPhones up until the newest generation, while WS2 uses USB-C. Quickly check your phone what connection type you have and then you can decide which mics to use and buy. So you bought them, what's inside the box? A transportation pouch. Opening this up shows you a battery case, a USB A to C cable for charging the battery case, two dead cats for better wind resistance when recording outside, two microphones and one transmitter of your choice. Using them is super simple and faster than expected. You take the transmitter out of the box, connect it to your smartphone, take one or both mics out of the box, attach it to your clothing, press record, and that's it. If you're outside, you should add the dead cat on top. And if there's much background noise, you can press the noise cancellation button to reduce the outside noise influence to concentrate more on your voice. Super simple way of achieving clean audio in almost all situations. And this also goes for the WS1 iPhone version. There is no difference in usage. In comparison with the WEC kit for the camera, I don't see any difference in terms of range. It's still somewhere up to 200 meters direct sight, so no walls in between, and you should face your recording device when you're the furthest. It's still working in the same 2.4 GHz spectrum as all other prosumer microphones. Now, the negatives. These have the same problems that I had with the WEC camera kit, but since these are mostly made for the prosumer and can be used with smartphones, I don't have that much of a problem with what I'm going to say. First, the big Godox logo on top of the mics is still way too present when recording for clients. Second, there's no way for me to connect an external lav mic if you would like to add one, since these aren't as visible in a shot as the Godox mics themselves. And something I've experienced over the last couple of months while occasionally using a WEC version of these mics, I would have loved a version of these which can be connected via a magnet under your shirt so that you can actually place them anywhere around the recording subject and not only on the top. This adds quite a lot of flexibility when using it with different types of clothing. And finally, I still would have liked these to have at least a small form of internal storage inside the transmitter so that when the connection gets interrupted by something, that you can at least still have the audio you are recording at the moment and not a direct disconnect. It's much better on a WES version of these mics since there are no cables involved, but it's still possible that they somehow disconnect if you're disconnecting it. What I would love to have in a future iteration, and I know this probably won't happen since these are prosumer versions, is the 32-bit float recording, making it impossible to overcrank your voice on the recording. But yeah, prosumer versions. Conclusion on these mics: for 99 euros, this is still a great mic setup for everyone wanting better audio than their internal camera, smartphone mics, and in terms of production quality with the direct connection either via Lightning or USB-C is, in my opinion, a great budget entry. A content creator microphone that I would recommend to use, especially when using it with two people at the same time, for 99 euros. As always, my name is Leech and I'm off writing the next scripts. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to subscribe to this channel. There are plenty more of this type of content and many other things available for you to watch. Have a great day, see you around, and goodbye.